5, 4, 3, 2, 1, love. What up, though? What's good? I'm out here. It's your boy. Your guy, your man, Stuff J. Catch me in the white tee again. That's right. Raw recording, man. This is it. Straight raw recording. So, how do you get over decision fatigue? How do you make better decisions? How do you stop procrastinating, etc., etc.? Well, faith or nothing. That's what I'm leaning on right now. Faith or nothing. What do I mean by that? Well, it's again going back towards mindset, man. You gotta have the willpower. No, it ain't just about willpower. You gotta have like the confidence, like that something that you're working on is either that or nothing. Because, you know, if you don't have any unwavering faith and confidence that whatever you're working on won't work, then your brain starts to spiral into these other directions, getting pulled every which way. You might see more ads that you might click on, and you might try to, you become more vulnerable. You might not stay true to you and to what you want to accomplish. You start, pushing the main one thing to the side. Walking the dog again, y'all. And it's just, you might give up, and you know what I'm saying, and everything happens and for a reason. So it's like, what are we doing? Why are we not sticking to it and just doubling down, tripling down on it, right? Especially if it worked before, right? So for me, as I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself because I'm guilty, okay? When it comes down to it, I've done a couple things in life that have worked out for me. And for some reason, why do we do something, right? And something works, and then we do more of something else. Or we say, okay, well, if that worked, let's try it. Let's try it like this now to see if we can turn it up some more. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I remember when, I was doing a couple deals in real estate and stuff. And as far as cold calling, right? So I would cold call, and then got a little money, right? And then immediately hire somebody. That's kind of like the normal thing to do. Like that's one thing that you would be like, okay, yeah, why wouldn't I do that? I got some money. I proved that I can do the things. I'm hiring somebody. Well, the problem is that you just jump into stuff. Like I would jump into hiring somebody. First of all, that's a skill in itself. That's a full-time job in itself. They got a department called HR, right, for that. They got like a whole again, like occupation dedicated to that, recruiting or whatever, right? So you're going from doing one thing, like I'm using that example again of cold calls. You're going from cold calling, lead generation, and doing the thing, into now hiring, doing something that you're either not good at, that you don't do, or that you don't have enough bandwidth for, or that you don't even train enough to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't even, like, before we hire somebody, we just hire somebody. We don't even like figure out how to hire somebody, figure out the best practices on how to hire somebody, what to look for, how to, put the right people in the right seats. Shout out to the book Traction and to the book Rocket Fuel. There's another one. I'm gonna drop it in the comments as soon as I find it. but it's about the E-myths. It's the E-myths. But basically all of them talk about the structuring of things, the structuring of of a business. You know what I'm saying? So we have trouble with just winging shit, right? And then, when stuff don't work out, we lose faith. And we figure out like, damn, this stuff don't work. So again, talking to myself, I'm guilty. And, I'm thinking like, this stuff works. It works on us, it works for us, maybe both. It works. You know what I'm saying? So, faith or nothing. And if you got faith, then that means you believe, right? You believe in a higher power. You believe in something that's stronger than you, that's better than you, that's higher than you, that's more divine than you, and that you also believe that it's a source and that you're an extended edition of that source, and that anything that's put in front of you, can be done. Anything that's put in front of you can be done, guys. God's not going to put anything in front of us that he know we can't take care of. Like, we're able, we're capable, and we have our own, like, superpowers. So we got to tap into that, man. And it's underrated. It's so underrated. Like, just believe the belief systems. We gotta get those up, because, it affects our confidence, and it affects the way we carry on with life. We don't have the right belief systems in place, man. It's like you fall for whatever. You don't stand for nothing like that. So yeah, I'm here to tell you, I'm guilty. I'm going back to the three pillars for me, man. The becoming an asset. That's part of becoming an asset. When you have faith over nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I'm working on becoming. Because it helps push me. It helps push us automatically. It helps shift our energy. So that's where I'm at with it. Faith for nothing. And then what's funny is the nothing, the or nothing part. Now the nothing is usually a whole bunch of somethings. It's a whole bunch of somethings that ultimately equals nothing. Ain't that crazy? You got a whole bunch of something going on that at the end of the day you got nothing to really show for it, or nothing to really like. That's wow. That's something right there. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to get on here and talk about, man. And I think that this mission I'm on with the pre-foreclosure challenge that I'm trying to report to y'all with every day. Again, the 25 dials minimum, the the certain KPI metrics and stuff. So let me report that real quick. Right now, it's only been like a few days, really, like since Thursday. Today is Sunday, as I'm recording this. Today's Sunday, February 2nd. Yeah, the 2nd, 2025. So I started the campaign on Thursday. Can't do the math right now. I was at the 30th or something of January. So it's only been a few days, is what I'm saying. And there's a whole lot of traction, y'all. I mean, there's mad traction. The other video the day before I posted about how to make 10K to 50K in 30 days or whatever. Like it's just, that video is still going strong, is blowing up, and is getting a whole lot of comments. And you know what? I see people thinking I'm talking slick, or they think my body language is being whatever which way. I'm giving y'all raw, unfiltered, unedited me. So I can't please all y'all. If y'all thinking I'm trying to if y'all think I'm trying to fast talk you or slick talk you, I'm sorry. That ain't what I'm trying. That ain't what I'm here for, bro. That ain't my style. That ain't my stilo. But anyway, what I was saying was there's a lot of traction that's being had, and right now when I go back in the office, I got a call, a lady from Houston. She's got a hard money loan that she's trapped in. She halfway did a rehab. She was about to flip her first property. It's like 20, how big is that property? It's like 2,900 square feet. And it had fire damage in a gated community. Like, it's like, yo, this shouldn't have been your first one, baby girl. So, needless to say, man, you know, she's going through it right now, and everybody's been calling her. And every time she tell everybody about it, they just quit, throw their hands up, and give up. Meanwhile, I've thrown her some contacts, first off, to help stop the bleeding as far as the foreclosure happening this Tuesday. So I'm trying to see if we can buy some time. Second, she claimed that the lender wants $270. The house is probably worth, I know it's a big gap, but between $400 and $450. I know that's a big gap. But that's truly, so I mean, we can split it down the middle and call it $425. So it ain't gonna be a home run after you put another 60 to 70 in, because you got to finish the work. You know, there's drywall that went up, and there's what she do? She did the roof, HVAC looks good. They replaced some windows, and it just needs flooring. It needs kitchens, bathrooms, fixtures, and some more cosmetic stuff. So, anyway, fast forward. So I have to call. I had one of my buddies out there. He lives in Houston. He just walked it. That's the reason why I know about the ins and outs of it. He just walked it, and he told me, yeah, they did her dirty. The glass contractors was cutting corners. They was doing this, doing that. You could tell they just skipped out on the job on her, just left her hanging. So now the lender is forced to foreclose on her. And I told her, I gave her that contact. Hey, see if you can file a TRO. Okay. Now, I talked about this on the other video. What do you do to stop the bleeding, and stop a foreclosure? Now, when I'm saying to stop all these, foreclosures from happening, I'm not just saying stop it just to stop it. I want you guys to stop it, to have a plan in mind, following it. You feel me? So there's some plan of action that we need to take. So what I told her was, there's a chance that we can still make this work, because here's the thing too. She also said, well, if you guys can close on this, if you can bring $250, I'll get money, I'll raise money for my friends and bring the other 20. So I said, okay, well, that makes the numbers a little better. But how solid is that? I mean, if you going through this, how can we stand on that, right? But everything can be in the contract, everything can be contingent, everything can be in writing. So I'm not really worried about that, and we won't close unless those funds appear. Another thing is, I told her I'm looking for a buyer. If we don't close on this, we gonna have buyers. Everything is above board. You feel me? I'm disclosing everything, all my different exits. We will go in there and try to buy it, or we're gonna have buyers over there walk it with us and buy it too. Come on. Big boy, let's go. So I got to call her back and let her know that's what's going on. And I'm gonna ask I'm gonna tell her to go ahead to file the TRO. The TRO is $3,000. I said $2,000 on the other video. It went up. The last time I did it, it was $2,000. Shit's been going up like crazy. And so it's $3K. And the worst that'll happen is she files it. We need at least 7 to 10 days is what I told her. like Monday, trying to bring that much cash to close tomorrow is just it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. For a lot of people, it wouldn't work. I'm not saying it won't work for anybody, but for the most part, it won't work. So we need some more time. And I'm trying to go through this real quick. Sorry, y'all. And basically, be able to have a real live inspection, because we need to make sure that fire damage don't pop up in the real buyer's inspection, because we want to make sure we can address that, get a real live, probably like structural engineer, architect of some sort, to like make sure it's not structurally damaged, make sure the wood is properly replaced and repaired and all that good stuff, because there was a fire in the attic or whatever some while ago, I don't know. But anyway, and then assess it some more, get some more buyers out there to walk it. A lot of people have another thing too. A lot of people have different business models, so they're gonna one buyer's crew may be less expensive than your crew or than the next man's crew, so they can get stuff done for cheaper, and they can meaning they can buy projects or buy properties for higher, for more. So that's another thing. So we like to give an opportunity, for all that to happen. So anyway, I gotta call her, and I'm about to do that in a minute. Come on, boy, let's go. Let's go. Sorry, y'all. Look at this guy. So I have to call her and get all that situated, and then oh my God, bro. That's a good boy. All right, so anyway, short story long, I'm saying all of that to basically say there's opportunity there. There's somewhere between, I estimated like 8 to a 15 piece. It's like 8 to 15K that can happen there and can close in the next week or two. Because the title's already open too, by the way, guys. That's another thing. On a lot of these foreclosure deals, on a lot of these pre-foreclosure deals, sometimes you might catch somebody that's actively trying to sell it, but just for whatever reason can't move it, because there's so many, there's so many moving parts that investors or other buyers, they kind of give up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want things the easy way. I understand, you want to spend your time effectively. So a lot of people might just be leaving sellers hanging and shit. So for me, I'm really trying to go full throttle with this and differentiate myself and literally make a whole gamut of solutions that I could present, you know what I'm saying, and stand out from the crowd. What's going on, bro? Stand out from the crowd and just add and bring value as much as possible, man. That's it, man. High level of value, by the way, not just any old value. Anybody can bring value. Look at Walmart. Great value. Is that really great value? No comment. All right, so that's it, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all going through in the comments. Let me know what you would do, what you think I should do, what go check out the other video. It says how to make 10K to 50K. Apparently that video is catching fire. Good and bad. A lot of people, you could tell, just a lot of folks' mindset is just not there, bro. I can't expert your way to you know what I'm saying, to the water fountain, bro. So there's people definitely out here doing it, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'll holler at y'all. Y'all proceed with the proceedings of the procedures. It's your boy Dub J signing out. Peace.